search down here?
We didn't actually. Ooh. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrums from filth from fabric. Yeah. Doesn't have a house here. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Let's check out this abandoned shack, shall we?
Yeah.
Apparently I've never checked out this boat.
Yeah, I don't think we went down this far.
Oh yeah? Cool.
I think we got stymied by the thorns on the other side. Ooh, stuff on the shelf. Maybe there's stuff hidden in
See
the
a dark
shadow.
red chair in the dim light of the room. You're right. It says it's dim light. Nope. Nothing new. Ooh, there's a bow tie.
Okay.
And a postcard.
It's called a bow knot.
Bow knot, +2 drama, theatre kid. You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement. You're not sure what kind of statement. So we've got the scarf. Yeah, no, this is better than the scarf. Bow tie now.
+2 drama!
I'm told they're cool. Postcard, Coal City 08. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into the blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the colour of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. Oh yeah, we should also just like get our tools back in order. Shan't we?
So I guess we now know who put the clothes in the trash.
We do. It was that guy.
Yeah, Gary.
But we need to shake him down more. Later.
Yes.
Find out where the armor is.
Put the screws to him.
Exactly. Oh, there's a box.
Get the box.
Tare. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover.
Thanks, Insight.
So where around the village do you reckon it's going to be?
Is it south?
So like down here?
Yeah, I don't think we've actually hit the village proper yet. Oh no, we have, because there's the car.
Is it around where my car is?
Maybe, no, I think it might be further south on the, because I think this is where we looked around.
Here it is.
There it is.
And here I thought it was an old shopping cart.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Alright, let's look around. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city centre hums to you. Shivers, easy success, the constant distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow, and there's that cold again, always the cold. Trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locusts! Logic, easy success, no phasmid either, but still. Immediately yell, it's empty!
No, look closer still. It's hiding in there.
Harder. Kim, the lieutenant studies the trap with you. Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, it's just an empty trap. What if it was a phasmid? What if it ate them and got out? Yeah, it probably wasn't the phasmid, but still, Moral needs to know. You're right, but I still need to tell the cryptozoologist about this. You're right, crypto research has been stupid. But what if, Kim? What if? Kim, right. It does not look like he thinks you're right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologist to figure out now, he adds for clarity. We're not cryptozoologists. We're cops. Alright.
Thank you, Kim.
Sweet, so now we can go back and talk to Moral about it.
Yep, fair clear.
Ugh. I need to do that every once in a while so that my butt doesn't die.
Yeah, that's cool. Just making sure my feet were clear.
Okay, cool. So we checked all the... Did we check? No, there's nothing to be checked around there.
I think there was a
We never
bit
checked,
more
like,
of the
south
beach.
around here, did we?
Yeah, that's what I was... Oh, that leads back to starting point.
Does
And
it?
then
Oh, that
goes
does,
to,
yes.
Yeah, that goes to the
But we didn't check
water.
around here.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we could get over there, but that looks like we can, and there's something to poke.
Ooh. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. More magnesium. We got a lot of drugs. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it.
The Commustar. Yeah, sunglasses.
Oh, better sunglasses, perhaps. Jamrock biker cop sunnies.
Ooh.
+1 empathy, feel the streets. -1 logic, leave reason behind.
How's our logic and reason?
I mean, they're both pretty good. For taking your Hamrail Rio Supersonic out for a ride on the streets of Jamrock where your heart is buried. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I'd rather have minus the logic since we also leveled that up. Now we got some cool biker shades, but we can't get into here.
But I think there was more space around down there where the thing was under the tarpaulin, the boat.
Right here? What?
Yeah, like, I think actually on that edge there was more stuff, because...
It's cool. We're just going to do what we call exterior collisions here. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Cool. Seems like a good excuse to go in and investigate. Playground. Highly unusual. Money. Highly valuable. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Inland Empire. Rust peels off the bent iron post of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. What happened? Kim, in this yard? The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance. Visual calculus, medium success. He's assessing the situation. How long ago it was abandoned? Kim, someone thought they could have a summer house in Block Obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it a decade ago. What's Block Obscure? Kim, a black block. Part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen into gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way. Encyclopedia, medium success. On aerial photos, Block Obscures look like dark squares, hence their name. So this is part of Block Obscure? Kim, practically. It's not an official term in any way, but... He spreads his arms. Look around. No sewage, no broken power lines. Crime, drunks. Life is tough on the blocks. There's no place to build a summer house. Maybe the lifts are behind something useful? Kim, yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters. He gives you a weary smile.
Thank you, Kim.
Esprit de corps, easy success. It's not meant as nagging, just an observation. Kim, we should move on. We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least at this phase in the investigation. Nah, but I wanna, and there's nothing left to do back there.
And there's also a thing up there as well.
Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us.
Ooh, and stuff inside.
Stuff that we're probably gonna have to crowbar?
No, I don't think so.
Nope. We're taking it. Taking it all. Here's a barrel. Just run to the barrel, my friend. Just run to the barrel. More drugs.
Those magnesium blisters that he came through.
Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Oh.
Ooh.
I take music!
Yeah!
Take the smallest church in St. Sains! Fuck yeah!
Now we just need to listen to it again.
We got it!
We got it!
The tape you found from a shack on the coast. The A-side is the smallest church in St. Sains written on it, while the B-side is supposed to contain the instrumental version. Requires a boombox to play. There's no way to listen to a tape without a working tape player or a porta reel at hand. Inland Empire, medium success. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. Reaction speed, easy success. A pawn shop. A pawn shop would have a tape player. You're right. Pawn shop would have a tape
I
player.
believe the pawn shop did have a tape player.
Well then, the pawn shop's open 24/7.
Yep, and we need
Do we want to keep exploring a little?
Yes, I think there's more around over, yeah.
I don't recognize any of this shit.
Yep.
Oh, actually. Can we look around here? No?
Was
No.
there a bottom to that garden?
No. Doesn't look like.
But yeah, it was like you looked around here and then kind of just veered upwards and didn't come back down.
Well, that's how my patterning goes, Philippa. You go left, then up,
Yep.
then down, then right. And that way you don't get lost. I mean, I still get lost, but you know.
That looks like it might be everything.
In the fishing village, certainly.
Yep.
We're just being thorough, Philippa. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's still shit to be done around here, isn't there?
Ooh, excellent.
Oh, there's actually a thing. Shivers, a drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps, just silence. What did the smoke smell like? Shivers. Chemically sweetened, across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt first laid is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance. Who are the people who live across the road? What about the bus stop? Who lives across the road? A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. What about the bus stop? Number 31D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. What about the road? Craters blocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery flow of trade. Finish the fort. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves to curl his hair.
So we can't go past the boom barrier for no apparent reason.
For no reason! Okay. Gotta put your boundaries somewhere, I guess.
Yep, otherwise players might walk anywhere.
Well, you can't program an infinitely large space as much as you'd love to.
What procedural generation is for.
It's not quite the same, though.
Yeah, no, it's terrible for that.
Just gonna root around here among the reeds, I suppose.
Wonder if it will attack us in the wild. Ooh, lethal.
Water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe? Philippa will report it.
Yeah, Philippa does.
See, here we go, Philippa. We're back here, where you wanted to be.
Yes.
And there was something around here that you wanted to investigate, but I don't know what. It's further down.
Yep.
The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over.
And
Money! Not a small amount either.
Oh jeez, that juddering.
Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench, covered in rust. Perception, sight. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other. Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here. Heroic visual calculus. Why this many bullet holes?
Aww.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in the hypothesis. I'm dumb.
Aww.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant, smiling mouth. Smiling its deadly smile, laughing at you and the world of the living. Bullet holes. Kim, correct. The lieutenant examines the wall closely. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, and even in general, average bullet hole frequency in Martinez's sense. Grimmer fears.
Oh.
Firing squad.
Yeah, that's where my brain went.
Meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. He brushes the wall with his hand. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire, something you don't see these days. Why not? Kim, the manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Sorry, America's not listening, Kim.
Yes. The sign says, Entrée interne. An old ticket taker booth, no longer in operation. People paid money to park here? No one would pay now.
Ooh, more stuff to poke.
Yeah.
And another thing to poke up there in the shadows.
Yep. But first, this thing.
Poke.
Money!
Hooray.
There's another box. Money,
Double time.
effectively.
Money,
real
money.
money. Over this way. The door is not only barred shut, it's inaccessible. Shit's locked, in other words. What the heck is this? Found Peepo. +2 logic, ultimate peak focus, -1 perception, eyes on the road. The small wire framing and inside this futuristic looking Fallon Peepo hat gives it the aerodynamic shape of a swooped skier's helmet, but none of its protective qualities. Covers the wearer's head ears and eyebrows to bring down the drag coefficient. This is another hat, which we now have.
It's a fucking beanie.
It's another beanie. We've found like 2 hats in this game and they're both beanies. Fucking weird, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I assume you're checking out that bottom corner.
What, this corner?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any. Ooh, I see one thing though.
Take it.
Oh, it's a potent pilsner. Excuse me.
Didn't need to buy it after all.
We never needed to buy it.
You just wanted to. Wanted to so badly.
Nah, though.
Anyway. I think there was a walk path up to the right.
To the right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was reading the visuals right there, but it looked...
Where?
To... Either one of those, I think, is accessible.
One of what's?
As in, I think you can walk off the edge there, but no, that you're
No
right.
way.
Never mind.
You're wrong.
I was reading the visual clues wrong.
Let's continue this way.
And cues. But yeah, I'm thinking visual calculus says people died.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not really able to make it much further up here. Here, this is Land's End. Oh, we may have explored the whole place.
Yeah?
Let's check our map again. Yeah, this is the whole place. There's that communication thing. There's the bunker. This shit.
Yep.
We done?
Okay.
Might as well head back to town and do the things we need to do.
Like porn, get ourselves a boombox so we can listen to that music.
Yeah.
Got the music in you. There it is, the bridge down.
There?
Yep.
Didn't know I needed to go down.
Yep.
Through the fishing village.
Yep. This is why you have me to navigate you, Daniel.
Hmm.
So you've been over
Wait,
there.
no, that dock
was
doesn't
where-
lead anywhere.
Yeah, that was where you met, what's her name? You
Yeah.
need to get back to your car and go past that.
Yep.
You fucked your car good.
Yeah, well, it had a good run, I assume. Wait, I thought you said this was the bridge.
Yeah, it is, it's up.
Ah, it's this way?
Yep.
Upsy daisy then.
There's the bridge.
To the pawn shop, which I think is right across this bridge, more or less?
Yeah. There it is.
Let's go. Hopefully we've saved enough for it.
I think so. I think it was only like 25.
And we have free accommodation now.
Yeah.
And we can sing it at karaoke.
Singer that.
Hoorah.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Might as well sell some shit, right?
Yep.
Sell my clothes. That's right, he's not purchasing clothes. Pawn menu. Okay, we definitely want to pawn that. We don't want to sell that. We probably want to sell the postcards, don't we?
I think so.
Alright, I think that's all we wanted to sell.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think they were above us.
Hello, hello. Let me
Hello.
know if I can help you with anything.
Okay, these ones. 12. I'm gonna buy the boombox.
Boom a box.
Business right, and here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Well, let's see if we can just not use that.
Oh, it's an equipable. Tape player Harman Walshy W02. Equip this to play tapes. There's the reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's youth. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly not that loud either. Looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder, allowing you to play audio tape items and blast music to the face of unsuspecting strangers.
Excellent.
Let's interact. Press and play. You press the large button marked Commencer and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Press your ear against the speaker, keep the portal reel at the harmless distance and wait.
Harmless distance, I reckon.
Okay. Then the organ starts playing a simple melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in St. Sains, surrounded by an even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Inland Empire. Within seconds you know this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trash your room to that Claude told you about. Perform it! I click, then silence for a bit, and the tape stops spinning. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and trash the room again. Scratch that. I'm already crying, and I look dumb and old. Time to sing, motherfucker. Inland Empire. Of course you could sing this, and you could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Encyclopedia. Easy success. Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses. Inland Empire. And the B side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands in your way. What? Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. Kim. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
That's for the best, Kim.
Alright, so I think that's like from our very first one. We now have the song.
And we have the bird to make him forgive us.
Yes. I guess everything's telling us to go to the whirling.
Oh, sorry, we've got some people commenting.
Whoa!
Let me turn around.
You've been remiss in your duties.
Shaded Topaz says, successful games looks like you're going evil.
Evil? We're going communist and hobo, but not evil.
I mean, some people would say those two things are
Those
evil,
people are
but-
fools and traitors.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a radio. We want to radio this number. Jamrock Public Library.
Report the body first.
Alright. Alice, one moment. You can hear her shuffling through some papers. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death? Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against the middle bench. Kim, we suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him and traces of vomit on his shirt. Alice, any signs of violence? Nope, seems like an accident. Someone might have pushed him?
Seems more like an accident.
Alice, no field autopsy necessary, she repeats. What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with bright blue lining. I found a library card in his pockets. Alice, any information on the library card? It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Magine. Alice, good, you have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else? We're taking the case. Alice, I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up the library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else? Yep. To Jamrock Library.
Might be after their opening hours.
We've got Central Jamrock Library on the line and have already introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1. Jamrock Public Library. Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. A male librarian answers the call. How can I help you, officer? Empathy, medium success. He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when police call. I'm looking...
Topaz also says, yeah, just me. That's okay. We love you.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Magine, a reader. Jamrock Public Library. Billy Magine, you said? Give me a moment. I'll have to check our database. He puts down the receiver. Yes, hello. Are you still there? You hear him fiddle with the printout. I found Billy Magine's home address. Is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately. Logic, medium success. They're too poor to have a phone line. Yes, home address is fine. Jamrock Public Library. Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint Gassain, 33B, apartment 20, number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all. Reaction speed, easy success. That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it? Do you have any other information on Billy Magine? Jamrock Public Library. It says here that they returned their last book a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Do you know someone who was? Jamrock Public Library. Marie? He covers the phone with his hand and yells into the room behind him. Marie, do you remember a reader named Billy Magine? They returned a Fibald book the other day. You hear someone answer from afar. Yes, I was speaking to my colleague Marie, the librarian is speaking into the phone again. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for his new sci-fi release, Loose Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet. Logic, medium success. Good, you have a name now. So Billy Magine is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know it was her husband? Do you know the husband's name? Can Marie describe to me how the husband looked like? Probably the best answer.
Yeah.
Jamrock Public Library. Marie, a moment passes. She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he had a drink or two of him last time she saw him. What was he wearing? 1 second. Librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question. Sorry, Maria wasn't really paying attention to that. How do you know that it was her husband? Jamrock Public Library. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns books for her. Empathy, medium success, and then goes out for a little drink on the lookout. Do you know the husband's name? Jamrock Public Library. No, sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Thank you, that's all from me. I have no other questions. Jamrock Public Library. Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer. The librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click. Anything else? No, we good. Okay. Sweet, so that's that. We can talk to him. Same time we talk to Smoking Man, but for now we've got shit to do. In the whirling.
They share the apartment.
Am I just like playing the boombox now?
I think you are.
Oh my god. This is obnoxious. I've got to put this away now. Gotta put that shit away. Get back the clipboard. So you don't have anything more to say to you right now, but we do have stuff to say to you.
Oh, her husband's back.
Yeah.
Is he wearing a shirt? It does not look like...
He is wearing a shirt. It's a pink shirt.
Okay, it also looks like it had hair on it.
I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am. It was truly an epic long-distance trek. I was just on my way when I was working on the case. I'm basically a cryptozoologist now. It's an epic long-distance trek. Kim, truly, a lot of legwork. My partner adores these kinds of things. The lieutenant is still catching his breath. Item gained, 8-eyed Teratorn tie. Lena, here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. She hands you a thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special. Interfacing, easy success. The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. Encyclopedia, medium success. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important. You never told me you've seen the phasmid. Is your husband some kind of scientist? I don't notice this about me, but actually, I've lost all memory of the world and myself, and have no idea what we did.
And I know pink shirts are a thing, Topaz. I was just saying that from a distance it looked like he didn't have a shirt on, and that was just his bare chest with creepy chest hair.
Maybe you could try to convince her to tell you some cool cryptids?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah!
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask. Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear some more about the cryptids. Could you tell me about a couple? Lena, oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company, too. Kim, the lieutenant throws you one of his looks. One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza. Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid. Promise. Cryptid extravaganza? I like the sound of that.
Just one.
Did he actually say? He did actually say that.
Yeah.
I just lost the
And the
quotation mark in there. I thought this was all inference.
Yep.
I like the sound of cryptic extravaganza. Kim, and I don't. Just one.
Good
Encyclopedia,
on you.
easy success. Whoa, tough choice there. Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you. What's the biggest cryptid? What's the tiniest cryptid? What's the most dangerous cryptid? Are there any invisible cryptids? This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else. Well, I'm going to ask about the bird.
I mean...
Lena, no, her eyes narrow mysteriously. It is the cryptid. Wow, the cryptid? Lena, oh yes. The small silvery skull shines between your fingers, its beak sharp. Okay, what is the bird? Lena, the 8-eyed Teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered. I guess the skull I have must be a baby one then.
I think it's a replica. A tiny replica.
with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said, until... Morale. Mutation, the man scoffs. All of evolution is a mutation. Until? Lena. Until it was cited by a renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Yui Plattenkalk in 21.
Topaz says, he's just a cowboy, don't mind him.
He's not a cowboy, he's a crocodile hunter.
You know, same diff.
He speaks in an Australian accent. I know, there's two kinds of people that wear those hats. Cowboys and crocodile hunters.
Sorry. I'm good.
You can tell by the accent which one he is. This renown seems a bit dubious. Dickety. Highly dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty, but, of course, you are not all-knowing. I need to hear about the sighting. Lena, it happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Uamaro Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm. Okay, and Umaru is? Lena, the world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up. What happened? Lena, alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pyrokinesis. He was lost, without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky, a great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere in the horizon. By the time Uwe got there, the Teraton had taken up already. The carcass was picked clean. This happened many times. Okay, sounds kind of like a condor then.
Yeah.
He followed it?
Vulture.
Condor is a vulture.
Okay.
Lena, yes, or rather hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the Teraton until they reached the Great Canyon Wall, where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there. With a rock in his hand, he found the bird sleeping with its head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist.
So very human.
Then the Teraton suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. The man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place, with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird. Why? Lena, the bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Yui spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away. Hold on, how did he survive to tell the story? An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Fuck yes. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Come on. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? No way. How did he survive? Lena, the 8-eyed Teraton was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some of the carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind. Fuck yes. Lena, absolutely, sweetie, she smiles. Glad you agree. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since. But Uamaru is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets. Moral. Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade. Latest. Kim, this one I liked. The lieutenant puts down his notes. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control. Rhetoric, medium success. He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it. So that was the last anyone saw of it? Lena, sadly, yes, but there are numerous reports of the 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pyrokineasian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that are hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes. Conceptualization, medium success. Not really, it's just a stylization. The way they drew eyes, it's not a zoological drawing. Morale, the cryptozoologist, very, very hard. Lena, this one's famous, very famous, everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids, she winks. So what else did you want to know? Well, I guess Kim did say 1.
He did, but he liked it, which is nice.
It's been educational, but sadly we have to discuss something else. You never told me you'd seen the Phasmid. Lena, oh, you don't want to hear some old woman's ramblings. Moral, ramblings? Nonsense, your description of the Phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard. Lena, but darling, I didn't even get the size of it right. Moral, Well, you were a child, my dear. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on, tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field. Kim. Reflexively, the lieutenant readies his familiar notebook. Lena. Well, it was summer, she starts. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall strand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When all of a sudden... Wait, where was this and how old were you? What happened? Lena. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. Well, I mean, plants are living things, but whatever. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. She shakes her head. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature. I didn't know this could happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but moved, swaying, towering above me. She looks at you. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left. It went into the reeds. Did you follow it? Lena, I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water, and I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me. Inland Empire, medium success. Where did you go? Don't go. Then what? Lena, I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. She chuckles. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties. Then, when I wanted to impress boys, that sort of thing. She brushes her hair back. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Moral. We were on a date, can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds she told me it hissed. Lena, it did, yes, like reeds in a gust of wind. Moral, the way it moved, the colour, how some of the limbs were white like marble, he breathes excitedly. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say she restored my faith in my profession. She looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. You were on a date? His limbs are white? How big was it? Maybe you imagined it, Lena? Kim, what do you think of this? Thank you for sharing this with me. How big? Lena, it's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case. His limbs are white? Moral, not all of them, he answers for her. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends. Cool, I guess that's what we wanted to know about that?
Yep.
Lena, you're quite welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just, she sighs, just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Noticing both of these accounts are happening when it's warm.
Empathy, medium success. And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere. Let's see. Alright. I think we'll leave that for now, and we'll have a look at this time.
Probably poke morale and let him know about the trap.
Definitely. Oh! 8-eyed Teratontai, +1 Inland Empire, octuple vision, volition, +1 volition, cryptid's protection. Has the vision 8-fold. A slender bolo tie held together by an antique clasp in the shape of a bird's skull. The skull features 8 cavities for eyes. It's disturbing, but you can't look away. We're definitely wearing this, and I'd be hard-pressed to find a tie that I would rather have.
Yeah. Alright. Morale. We tell
I
you
couldn't
about
possibly
the
shower thanks on
trap.
you as enthusiastically as my wife has, but I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
Empathy, easy success. He tries to play it cool, remain professional, but inside this man is itching for some news on those traps. So I checked all the traps. Morale, good, okay. He breaks his calm. And one of them was empty. Morale, completely empty. The cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide. Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid. Lena, no locust, but no phasmid either. Morale, that's not ideal, but he rubs his chin. Lena, the old woman's face lights up. It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought. Kim, of course, the detective whispers to himself. More clever. Morale, the cryptozoologist. Yes, the Phantasmadia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news. Though we'll have to reconsider the design of the trap to make them more secure. Gary, his companion sighs. Another trip to the reeds. Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid. I don't know, I'm not persuaded. Yeah, totally. Morale, of course, be sarcastic. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. You misinterpret your word. Unless you have an alternate hypothesis you'd like to venture, mine stands, okay? Actually, no, his tone changes. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now. Brought us some great news, too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of Society Cryptozoologique de Rivacol, is yours. Inland Empire, easy success. Heartfelt gratitude, but does it feel like closure? What really happened? Savoir-faire, medium success. Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft? Kim, thank you, it's an honor, he says with a straight face, then turns to you. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but esprit de corps, medium success. Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window impatiently. Interfacing, medium 11, developed an alternate theory about the missing locusts.
Might as well.
Medium success? Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely hands of a young person, and small enough to fit inside the trap too. Logic, easy success. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno. I think a little hooligan named Kuno may have stolen the locusts. Moral, a little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs? Lena. A shadow of worry passes over the woman's face. Oh, my dear Moral, you've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects, almost as much as they love to torment old folks. I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up. Kim. Delinquents, my favorite. He doesn't sound like he's actually his favorite. Lena. Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close. Gary. The man turns to his companions. Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's say suzerainty? Oh, let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me. Drama, easy success. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late. Lena, really, Gary? The woman's voice is suddenly shaky. We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but... Gary, Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. He looks at his tea. Moral, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run. Morale. No need to apologize, Gary. You've been more than helpful. We'll have a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through. Have you noticed anything off about Gary? Moral. No, of course not. Why? Are you sure? Moral. Well, he lowers his voice. He's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. But that's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up. Empathy, medium success. He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so easy to get home? Well, we'd better talk to Gary before he leaves, huh?
Yeah.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Alright, we get another chance at this shit.
Yep.
Let's try it.
Please. Aww.
Nope. We can't get this done. What a shame.
Yep. We tried.
Now let's talk to... God. Found a bird! God, what is that thing? The man takes a stuffed bird. It's no biggie. Thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. I wanted to apologize for breaking the great skewer by bringing you this ruffed grass.
Yeah.
God, okay. He inspects the bird somewhat suspiciously, then mellows. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess? He hesitates. So I don't know. Thank you? I'm gonna go thank you. Empathy. People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem. Endurance, medium success. This was mostly about fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90, or you'll get heart attack from running. Kim, I feel good about our work here today. Lieutenant nods. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals. Rhetoric, medium success. It's not actually about that, but he liked it. I need to sing. God, no you don't. It's not happening. Yeah, but look him in the eye. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style. Why do you even have a PA system if no one's going to use it? It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please, let me say I'm sorry. You're right, it's not the time yet. Shall we lie to him with this one?
Yeah, let's lie to him.
God, by causing more trouble, I think we're good. Johnny looking to tear it up sad style. God, the whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now. Oh, but come on, man. Help me. God, the whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
He's not wrong.
Why even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? God, it's for the he begins confidently, then stumbles on his own words. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. What happened in 44? It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used. When was the last time you had a band play here? What happened in 44? God, a lot of people got killed because some asshole wanted to sing karaoke.
Whoa, that's some harsh audience.
I know it's used. God, let me use it. God, okay, yes, it's for some clients, he admits reluctantly. I'm a real client, I paid my bills, and I have the right to use a karaoke machine. Okay, fuck me then, just fuck me. Nah, we're gonna ask him. God, well, he comes up with a counter-argument. We don't have any tapes, they all got stolen. Drama, challenging success, he's lying, but whatever, you don't really need those lame tracks. It's alright, I have my own song with me!
We have trapped God!
God, the man in the vest and the violet shirt, stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown, hard. Fine, climb on that stage and do your thing, just get out of my hair. He shakes the tape at you. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine. Inland Empire, oh yeah, time to do damage.
Johnny Low sad style.
Time to be sad with my clipboard. This feels right. You belong here. The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. Oh my god, Kim's standing out there to look at it. You can hear the pallets creak beneath your feet. It's got the wrong pallets there.
Yep.
Savoir-faire, easy success. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly. God. So, you ready to do your thing now? Let me know when I need to turn on the karaoke carousel. Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it. Look around the room first. I'm ready, God. Hit play.
Oh!
Air is thick with anticipation. Yeah, that was a formidable, somehow, check.
Yep.
Tape clicks into the carousel and then the music
I
starts.
think we've got a few things that are taking down our drama.
Time to sing.
One of them will actually show us the voice actor singing for him.
I would often go there to the tiny church there.
So it's the voice of your
The smallest church in San
wizard brain.
Yup.
Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there.
Not really singing much, though, is he?
No, not really.
Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
Are we?
No, I'm wondering.
In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone.
Topaz is like dramatic.
I know, right? Also, I forgot these guys were here.
None of this matters. No, none of this matters.
Don't matter. None of this matters.
There we go.
We sang it.
Karaoke.
We achieved the first quest in the game. Holy shit, that was 30 experience.
Scroll up. I think there's something else up there.
Scroll up? No.
No, just the tape clicking into place.
God, a rather lonely applause echoes through the mostly empty cafeteria. It's God. Not bad, he tells you with an improving nod. Oh, is God not actually that much of a dick, turns out? Kim, yes, not bad at all, the lieutenant joins in. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. Thank you. I don't need crowds, I just need my friends. Life is a fucking joke. Thanks for barring with me, I guess. I'm gonna get back to work now. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. Ancient reptilian brain. No reply. There is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded into you, to return only in dreams and nightmares. Friendship. God. Okay, yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone so you can get off stage now.
Good work. Now
Yeah, we gotta level up.
Let's go and deal with some. Oh, and Fuckface is gone.
Yeah, he pissed off.
Dang.
Before we level up, though, I realize that we can, in fact. Yep, so we've done all the inspecting the traps. I can talk to these guys. I think there was like a thing.
A check.
Can't believe this shit.
Yeah, check. Esprit de corps. Yeah. So we might want to go Esprit de corps and like see if we can figure out who these guys are.
Yeah.
Where are you, Esprit de corps? Right here.
Anything? Nothing penalty yet?
Again, I can't believe this shit.
Who the fuck is this guy? I failed again!
Oh.
A shame. Alright then.
Damn.
What a shame.
Oh well. Let's go, that is 10:30.
It's 10:30. I think we're going to call it quits here for tonight, folks. But that was a good stream.
Yep, that was a very successful karaoke.
We checked some traps. We did some karaoke. Is that not the most important thing of all in life?
We also got something else to pin on Kuno.
Yeah, we got more things to harass him about. And we got a sweet bolo tie.
Yeah.
So I'll see all y'all later. We're probably going to be back on like... What's it? It's
Thursday.
Tuesday today, so yeah, Thursday, back Thursdays and Sundays, as
Might see
usual.
a bit more of us
You
in the near
may
future.
see some more of us in the future. We might start streaming a little earlier, depending.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all for now, guys.